Hi there. Now, devotion today. I want to take you to Luke's Gospel, chapter 10. I want to read from verse 38 to 42. As Jesus and his disciples were on their way, he came to a village where a woman named Martha opened her home to him. She had a sister called Mary, who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said. But Martha was distracted by all the preparation that had to be made. She came to him and asked, Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do the work by myself? Tell her to help me. Martha, Martha, the Lord answered, you are worried and upset about many things, but only one thing is needed. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her. There's a wonderful lessons that we all can learn from this passage, that the Spirit of God encouraged Dr. Luke to write in his gospel. And when you read this passage, you have so much of information, even though other gospels give so much other informations, and we can just look at this passage and learn a lot of things from it. We know Jesus and his disciples were visiting a village. We know in that village, Martha and Mary, they invited Jesus to their home in that village, and Jesus and his disciples came into their home. And it is the duty of the host to make sure that they are treated and taken care of. So Martha was doing all that preparations to take care of Jesus and his disciples. And the sister Mary had decided to sit at the Lord's feet, listening to everything that Jesus was saying. And Martha, because of her distraction, she looked at Mary and saw her just sitting and listening to Jesus, and she wanted her to help her. And so she comes to Jesus and asks Jesus to tell her to come and help. And here Jesus makes a statement, and it is in red letter in my Bible, and it says, Martha, Martha, you are worried and upset about many things. In our life, if we are not careful, we will be worrying about the things that don't need to be worried about. Worry is one of the main cause of people getting depressed. Why? Because when you worry, there is nothing that you can do about it. Now, Jesus also taught that by worrying, you cannot change anything. So Jesus' teaching is that don't worry about anything. Don't worry about what you're going to wear. Don't worry about what you're going to eat. Don't worry about where you're going to stay, because everything is taken care of by the Father. These are all the things that is needed, but the Father cares for you, and don't worry about it. And so Jesus is on the point in whatever he is teaching, he is demonstrating in his life. And he is teaching here to Martha a very important lesson. He said, you are worried and upset about many things. If we are not careful, we will be worrying about many things which is not very important. But Mary has chosen what is better. So we can stop and begin to ponder and think about our choices that we make in our day-to-day life. Out of the 24 hours that we have in every day, how much are we spending in the presence of the Lord? How much are we spending in the presence of the Lord listening to him? Sometimes in prayer we talk so much and we don't listen that much. And when we even read Bible, we read it in a very hurried way. But Jesus is teaching here the most important thing, The first place that needs to be taken in your life is sitting and listening to the Lord. Why? Jesus said, Mary has chosen what is better. Why? He said it will not be taken away from her. All the other things are secondary. The most important priority that you and I have to give in our life is to sit at the feet of Jesus and listening to Him. When you listen and He talks and you obey, and that is the wonderful life. And I pray that God will give you the wisdom to count your days and times so that you will use it profitably at the feet of Jesus. Listen to Him. Let Him minister to you. God bless you today.